Las reinas don't sleep. When the city goes dark, we on the medianoche. Every mile, every spar. Reinas de la noche. Arranquen. Reinas de la noche. Crowns catching the light. Lowriders and lip gloss rolling through the night. The boulevard bows down when the queens arrive. Reinas de la noche. Alive. 9 p.m. I'm braiding down my little sister's hair. By 10 the city's calling and the engines in the air. My 64's a throne room painting midnight rose. Gold spokes spinning stories everywhere it goes. They said this game was made for men. I redesigned the seat. Now every chola in the city rides the queen's fleet. I came up counting quarters at my mama's puesto. Now I count the city lights. Todo el resto. The mirror on my visor seen a girl become a storm. Eyeliner sharp as switchblades breaking every norm. I don't chase, I attract. That's the law of the crown. Every reina in the caravan came up from down. So turn the system louder. Let the subwoofers preach. The queens are on the boulevard. Practice what we teach. Dadas y coronas, we roll deep tonight. Headlights like the Adas cutting through the night. From the east side to the west side, every corner knows. Reinas de la noche, how the story goes. And when the sun surrenders and the street lights rain, the queens run the kingdom. Remember the name. My umbrella across the desert with a dream in the dress. My mama worked 3 kitchens, never settled for less. So the crown of wearing women wasn't bought, it was built 3 generations deep in sacrifice and silk. I pull up to the corner where the homegirls wait. Lupe with the airbrush art, Maria with the freight. We a syndicate of dreamers with our own supply. Beauty shops and body shops, watch the empire fly. They used to call us super quiet, now they call us Jefa. Every contract that I sign is another port. Then when the young girls see the caravan glide past the school, they see 20 women shining, rewriting the rules. No permission necessary, no apology given. The reinas de la noche, this is queen driven living. Reinas de la noche, crowns catching the light. Low riders in lip gloss rolling through the night. The boulevard bows down when the queens arrive. Reinas de la noche, alive. And if the night gets heavy, if the shadows talk slick, the sisterhood rolls thicker than the candy paint slick. One call and it's 20 engines humming my street. The reinas keep the reinas from admitting defeat. So shine your crown, mija, let them see the gold. The queen who knows a mirror can never be controlled. Midnight at the lookout, all the queens in the line. 30 pairs of headlights making constellations shine. We toast with our fresca to the ones on the way. The baby reinas dreaming in the quinceañera lace. I tell them keep your grades up and your promises tight. The crown is heavy but it fits you. Wear it right cause the night belongs to those who own their own name, who turn the fear into a fuel and light the whole lane. So when they write the story of this boulevard's gold, let them say the queens were rolling when the nights were cold. Let them say we kept the culture and we raised the bar. Every reina de la noche, a north star. Arranquen los motores, let the city hear the choir. The queens run the night and the night's on fire. Dadas y coronas, we roll deep tonight. Headlights like the Adas cutting through the night. From the east side to the west side, every corner knows. Reinas de la noche, how the story goes. And when the sun surrenders and the street lights rain, the queens run the kingdom. Remember the name. Reinas de la noche, por vida, por siempre. The night is ours y que nadie lo tiente. Boss lady cruise, windows down low. Paycheck Friday and the city's aglow. Heels on the pedal, business on my mind. Boss lady cruising, leave the stress behind. Clock out at 7 from the shop that I own. Flip the sign to Serato, put the day on hold. Trade the blazer for Obama with the roses embroidered. My 63's been waiting like a promise reordered. I built this from a folding table at the Puga's East Wing. Now 12 women on my payroll in the register sing. But the crown gets heavy, that's why God made the night. Why the boulevard unrolls itself like setting in the light. First stop is the taquero, he already knows. Dos al pasto, extra lime, the ritual flows. The night he's on to the boulevard, one wrist on the wheel. Let the day dissolve behind me. The night's the deal, the stress of running empires melts at every green light. Boss lady on a night cruise, the city's mine tonight. Cruise control, let the worries go. From the office to the asphalt, this the only show. Diamond in the rear view, future on the dash. Boss lady cruising, working smart, not fast. And every mile of boulevard's a memo to my soul. You built it, me, I own it. now let the good times. My phone keeps buzzing about the invoices and the freight. I silence it, it's lost and the emails can wait. Cause Abuela always told me, mija, guard your fire. A candle light and everything will burn out entire. So Friday nights are sacred, non-negotiable peace. Just me, the moon, the motor, and the city's release. I passed my first location, now a bakery's home. The struggles that I planted there have candy paint grown. I wave at Doña Elsa closing up a flower stand. She blessed my grand opening with roses from her hand. We nod like two generals from different campaigns. Women holding up the body through the winds and the rains. And I don't ask for reports, no quarterly review. Just ask you to be present. Boss lady, cruise through. Boss lady, cruise. Windows down low. Paycheck Friday. And the city's aglow. Heels on the pedal, heels on the pedal. Business on my mind. Boss lady cruising. Leave the stress behind. Until my Jefa's grinding with the babies asleep. With the spreadsheets and the dreams and the promises to keep. Schedule your Friday, put the crown on the seat. A queen who never rests becomes a queen in retreat. The amp, I need you golden, so recharge in the glow. The boulevard's a spot treatment, low and slow. Midnight finds me caught up where the harbor lights swim. Hood still warm and humming like a satisfied hymn. I review my little kingdom from the driver's seat throne. 3 stores, 12 familiars, fed a house of my own. Mama clue the offices I now hold the keys to. That's the plot twist of a lifetime, the dream broken through. Our voice memo, tomorrow's plans, then let them rest. Even CEOs at midnight need to breathe and be blessed. The drive back home is velvet streets, empty and kind. The city tucked in, sleeping while I ride in the wine. And when I pull into the driveway where my roses climb, I thank the night for holding me. Boss lady time, same cruise, next Friday, same moon, same wheel. The boss lady constitution, sign, seal, real. Cruise control, cruise control. The worries go from the office to the asphalt. This the only show. Diamond in the rear view, future on the dash. Boss lady cruising, working smart, not fast. And every mile of boulevard's a memo to my soul. You built in me, I own it. Now let the good times roll. Boss lady cruise, clock out and glow. The empire can't wait. Tonight we all slow. Ruby red on the lips, mirror shine on the fender. 2 kinds of gloss, the night we'll remember. Lipstick and chrome parade. Lipstick and chrome. That's the lipstick and chrome, that's the recipe, right? War paint and wire wheels glowing in the night. She pretty with the polish, but she built the machine. Lipstick and chrome, the boulevard queen. Saturday, 1 p.m. I'm elbow deep in the engine. The grease on my knuckles, don't need nobody's blessing. My daddy taught me carburetors before he taught me to dance. Said, mija, know your motor, never leave it to chance. By 6, I'm in the shower, washing gasket and grind. By 8, the transformation, watch the mirror rewind. Wings lining like my Tia wore an 85. Hoops the size of halos, bumper glow alive. And the homegirls trip cause I can quote the torque specs. Then paint my nails like version while I balance the checks. Don't box me in your boxes, I'm the both in the end. Grease under the manicure, you understand. The softest thing about me is the leather bench seat. Lipstick and chrome, the complete elite. She shine, she wrench, she paint, she build. Every inch of that Impala is a testament of skill. Don't let the gloss fool you, don't sleep on the glow. Lipstick and chrome, run the show. From the swap meet to the ballroom, she on every scene. The mechanic in stilettos, the boulevard queen. At the auto parts counter, they still ask for your man. I recite the part number, watch him fumble the stand. 64 SS 327 inside. Rebuilt her from a shell that the junkyard denied. 2 years of every weekend, every gallus, every dime. My quinceañera savings in the quarter panel shine. The airbrush on the trunks of portrait mujeres in gold. My abuela, mama, me, 3 crowns in the fold. At the car show when they hand me first place in the class. Some mato always mutters that my boyfriend did the math. So I popped the hood and lecture on the cam in the lift. Watch the skeptics turn to students. Knowledge is the gift, and the little girls who watch me with their eyes go wide. They learning pretty and powerful right side by side. Lipstick and chrome, that's the recipe, right? War paint and wire wheels glowing in the night. She pretty with the polish, but she built the machine. Lipstick and chrome, the boulevard queen. And mija, when they tell you that you gotta pick a lane, the garage or the glamour, the beauty or the brain, just smile and grab your toolbox with your fresh French tips. The future's wearing coveralls with gloss on the lips. Every stereotype's offense. and fences make great jumps. Rev it up, Reina, let them hear the pumps. Now I teach a Sunday workshop at the community bay. 12 girls and their mamas learning breaks and Chevrolet. We start with oil changes, end with candy paint dreams, building confidence and torque and self-esteem. La Rosa fixed her mama's band last week on her own. 14 years old, glowing like she conquered the throne. That's the mission in the mixture, the point of the shine. Every lipstick and chrome lesson is a seed in the line. Cause the culture keeps evolving and the queens hold the keys to the engines and the futures and the legacy. So when you see us rolling glossy through the Saturday gold, know the hands behind the steering wheel rebuilt every bowl. The manicure is armor and the motor is art. Lipstick and chrome forever, straight from the heart. She shines, she rents, she paints, she builds. Every inch of that Impala is a testament to skill. Don't let the gloss fool you, don't sleep on the glow. Lipstick and chrome run the show. From the swap meet to the ballroom, she owned every scene. The Mechanica in stilettos, the Boulevard queen. Lipstick and chrome, gloss and grease. The queens build their own thrones, piece by piece. En el barrio para el mundo, and back again. Hija del Barrio, por siempre, amén. Yeah. Born on a Tuesday at the county's east wing. Mama named me for her mother and the hope she would bring. First crib was a dresser drawer lined with the serif. First lullabies were cumbias from the neighbors' taca discos. I learned to walk on linoleum in the kitchen to steam, where 3 generations argued over pozzoli and dreams. The body was my playground, my school and my church. Every stupid lesson, every alley research. I seen mamas make milagros with bologna and rice. Seen the tenders raise the bell and the quinceañera price. Seen the boilers run the block from their folding chair courts. The barrio's got a system that no textbook reports. And every scrape I ever got on that pavement of gray was the barrio inscribing me, "Mija, you'll be okay." Hija del Barrio, daughter of the streets, raised on frijoles, faith in concrete. Every crack in the sidewalk through the map of my soul. Hija del Barrio, barrio made me whole. And wherever I go shining, whatever crown I take, I carry every corner of the block that helped me make. See, the barrio raised me with 1,000 mother hands. Doña Cuca fixed my uniforms, hemming my plans. El Señor at the Mercado slipped me mangoes for grades. A's got me extra fruit, the sweetest of trays. The library was 2 buses, but the librarian knew to hold the nooses narrows till I made it through. My block watched my report cards like the lottery slips. Invested every blessing in my scholarship trips. And when the university mailed the yes in the spring, the whole street heard my mama's grito echo and ring. Doña Cuca cried on her porch, the taquero gave free a whole plate of celebration, the barrio's degree. Cause when the daughter of the barrio walks the campus's grass, she carries 20 blessings in her backpack to class. De aquí soy, del barrio soy. Every street sign is a chapter of the woman I am. From the murals to the Mercado to the midnight tam. Hija del Barrio, that's who I am. And they ask me at the office why I drive back east, why my weekends smell like carnitas and my heart's at peace. It's cause success without the barrio is a house with no floor. I'm the branch, but the roots still live on hesitant for. So I mentor at the rec center from the Mercado's light. The hija pays it forward, that's the barrio's right. Yeah, now I got the corner office, but I kept the corner sold. My diploma's on the wall next to Abuela's molcajete bowl. I take my daughter to the block where her mama was made. Show her Doña Cuca's porch and where the tenders got paid. The Mercado man's son runs the register now. He says my daughter mangoes and we laugh about the how. The cycle keeps on turning like the wheels on the street. The barrio keeps producing what the world can't defeat. Cause the girl raised by a village got a village inside. 1,000 tiny voices saying Mija, take pride. So when they ask my resume, my degrees and my roles, I say Hija del Barrio first, that title holds. The rest is decoration on a house that stands strong. The barrio built the woman sings the song. Hija del Barrio, daughter of the street, raised on frijoles, faith in concrete. Every crack in the sidewalk drew the map of my soul. Hija del Barrio, barrio made me whole. And wherever I go shining, whatever meditate. I carry every corner of the block that helped me make del barrio para el mundo and back again. Hija del Barrio, por siempre. Amén. Corona de Oro, heavy but it fits. Every jewel a battle that I fought through the pits. Yeah, they can't loan you this crown. Can't buy, can't rent it. Corona de Oro, earned it, never lend it. My first crown was plastic from the dollar store shelf. Quinceañera on the budget, mama outdid herself. She rhinestoned every point of it by lamplight for weeks. Said the crown is just a promise that the wearer keeps. I wore it like a contract with my chin to the sky while the DJ played the waltz and my tears cried. But the promise wasn't parties, wasn't Julie or the cake. It was showing every amount of what a queen can make. So I traded plastic queens for the grind and the plan. College just by candlelight when the power got banned. Every note became a jewel, every setback a stone. I was building me a crown that was mine alone. And the day I signed a lease on my own studio's door, I felt mama's rhinestone shining. Corona de Oro, Corona de Oro, forged in the fire. Every queen's crown got a story of the wire that walks through the rain, the door slammed shut. Corona de Oro, up from the mud. And when they see us shining, they don't see the cost. The gold is just the sunlight on the battles we cross. Yeah, let me break down the metallurgy of a woman's gold crown. 2 parts perseverance when they wrote you down. 1 part of well as prayers braided into your spine. 3 parts getting up at dawn when you rather resign. At the salt of everything you turn to gasoline, and the shine of every Yamana on your winning team. Cause no ornaments a crown in the vacuum of one. We pass the 2s and 10 that's how empires get spun. My comadre runs a daycare so my meetings can breathe. I co-signed a renovation the collective achieves. Doña Petro taught us both to keep the books in the faith. 3 crowns from 1 kitchen, the bodies go wait. So when you praise my corona, praise the hands in the chain. Every link another mujer who refused to complain. Corona de Oro, heavy but it fits. Every jewel a battle that I fought through the pits. They can't loan you this crown, can't buy, can't rent it. Corona de Oro, earned it, never lend it. And some nights the crown gets heavy like a sack of wet sand. The invoices, the doubters, the weight of the brand. That's when I visit mama's kitchen, let her fix me a plate. She polishes my spirit while the freak holies wait. Mija, crowns don't slip on queens who remember their why. Then she sends me out the door with my head to the sky. Now the quinceañeras in the neighborhood request me by name to speak before the walls about the crown and the game. I bring my dollar store tiara in this velvet case, setting next to the corona with the diamonds in place. Same crown, I tell the birthday girl different phase. The plastic and the platinum all the same, promise praise. The eyes go big like Sunday when she sees what I mean. The crown was never metal, it's the vow with the queen. So whether you in chanclas or in red bottom heels, whether pushing strollers or the 18 wheels, your corona's under construction with every debt paid, every kid fed, every promise kept, every fear unmade. Wear it to the Mikado, wear it into the storm. Corona de Oro, Reinas, that's the uniform. Corona de Oro, forged in the fire. Every queen's crown got a story of the wire that walks through the rain, the door slams shut. Corona de Oro, up from the mud. And when they see us shining, they don't see the cost. The gold is just the sunlight on the battles we crossed. Corona de Oro, polished by the years, worn by every reina who turned gold from the tears. Midnight settles on the boulevard like velvet and smoke. The city's fast asleep, but the queen just woke. Roll slow, escucha la noche. 12:05 and my earrings catch the lamppost glow. Flannel press, liner perfect, rolling smooth and slow. The night's my meditation, my rosary of miles. Every street light is a beat and every turn reconciles. The day was full of voices, of orders and demands, but the midnight only whispers and it makes no plans. Benz. My 62 Impala hums a bassline apiece. La Luna riding shotgun as my thoughts release. I pass the sleeping Mercado, the Panaderia dark. The mirrors watch me gliding like the saints of the park. La Virgin on the liquor store wall, glow soft blue. I cross myself in silence like my abuelo would do. The midnight Chola's church is 40 blocks of quiet street, where the sermon is the motor and the prayers the beat. Midnight Chola, cruising through the calm. City lights like candles in my open palm. No hurry, no worry, just the home in the moon. Midnight Chola, a nice perfume. And when the world gets heavy, when the day talks loud, I found my quiet kingdom, where the street lights crowd. See, everybody's got their medicine, their way to reset. Some need the yoga mat, some need the sweat. Me, I need the Boulevard at 12:30. I can hear my own heart and be myself with myself. The wind through the window untangles my mind. Every mile marker leaves a knot of stress behind. I think about my mama at this hour years ago, cleaning downtown office towers while the kids dream slow. She come home on the first bus, humming soft rancheras. Her exhaustion dressed in dignity, mi madre guerrera. Now I cruise the same streets that she crossed by bus, in the candy painted castle for the both of us. Every smooth block I'm rolling is a debt getting paid. The midnight Chola riding on the road that she made. La noche es mía, the night is mine. 40 blocks of moonlight and I'm feeling fine. Slow cruise, deep breath, let the engine sing. Midnight Chola, nice reigning queen. And if you see my headlights passing your window pane, don't worry, Vecina, it's just me in my lane. Keeping watch on the barrio while I clear my head. The midnight Chola patrol, tucking the block in bed. Sleep easy, gente, the night's in good hands. A Reina on the Boulevard, guarding where she stands. By 2 I reach the lookout where the freeways braid. The city spread below me like a promise displayed. A million sleeping stories in the amber and blue. And somewhere down there mama's dreaming too. I let the engine idle and I breathe it all in. The gratitude, the distance everywhere I've been. The midnight don't judge, you don't ask for receipts. It just holds you like a lowrider holds the streets. Then I point the chrome toward home as the stars rotate past the murals in the Mercado and the church's gate. The same ride in reverse like rewinding a song. The midnight Chola's ritual all night long. And tomorrow when the day comes with this noise and its race, I'll carry midnight in my pocket like a state of grace. Midnight Chola, cruising through the calm. City lights like candles in my open palm. No hurry, no worry, just the hum in the moon. Midnight Chola, the night's perfume. And when the world gets heavy, when the day talks loud, I found my quiet kingdom, where the street lights crowd. Buenas noches, Boulevard, hold my secrets tight. Midnight Chola, rolling through the night. Yeah. La Jefa, La Jefa, La Jefa, La Jefa, La Jefa. Sign it on the line, built it out of nothing, every brick is mine. Respect ain't requested when the work speaks loud. La Jefa's in the building, straighten up the crowd. 6 a.m. the alarm sings, and the empire wakes. Cafecito while I order what the market makes. First call to the distributor before the sun's full grown. Negotiating pallet prices in the bilingual tone. They used to route me to the manager when I walk the floor. Now my name's on the awning and the manager's my chore. 2 trucks, 1 warehouse, 14 souls on the team. Every hire from the barrio, employing the dream. I know the audit from the inside, know the hustle from the curb. My MBA was the Mercado, observe and disturb. They said the industry's a boys club, cool, I built my own wing. Now the same doors that were bolted, send the contracts in spring. I don't gloat, I invoice the receipts, sing the song. La Jefa runs it steady, up, all day long. La Jefa boots on with the payroll sign, turning generational hurdles into generational climb. From the kitchen table ledger to the corner office view, La Jefa did it her way, she's bringing the crew. And every hermana watching with a dream in her fist. The blueprints and the music, Jefa, handle your bed. Let me tell you about the Tuesday that the bank said no. The rejection in the season, the winter of my flow. I cried in the parking structure, level 3, row Q. Then I fixed my line and walked back in. What else you gonna do? Found a credit union in Manera who believed in the plan. She walked me through the paperwork, hand over hand. That's the secret of the Jeffas. We multiply the wins. One open door becomes a hallway when the network begins. Now I sit on that same credit union's community board, approving loans for women that the big banks ignore. The cycle only changes when the winners reach back. So every quarter I'm entering the next in the track. Me how with the food trucks and Yoda with the threads. La Jefa economics, keep the ladder fed. La Jefa, la Jefa, la Jefa, la Jefa, la Jefa. Sign it on the line, built it out of nothing, every brick is mine. Respect ain't requested when the work speaks loud. La Jefa's in the building, straighten up the crowd. And yes, I still make tamales every Christmas Eve. Still dance cumbias at the Quinces, still wear my mama's weave. The boardroom didn't bleach me, the profits didn't switch. My code the same code, body or rich. Success without the culture is a suit with no soul. La Jefa keeps it 100, that's the ultimate goal. Nah, the trade magazine wants to feature rising female CEO. I tell them shoot the cover at the warehouse, not the studio. Me and my steel toes with the forklift crew behind. 14 familiars represented, that's the headline. My daughter does her homework in the office after school, watching mama run the numbers, the implicit school. She already talks margins like she talks Selena songs. The next Jefa in the pipeline, the lineage strong. So when they ask me for the secret in the interviews, I say audacity and abuelas. That's the front page news, the audacity to enter rooms not built for my face. And the abuelas in my bloodline who prepared the space. La Jefa isn't just a title, it's a torch and a vow. Every reina is a Jefa, start now. La Jefa, mood song with the payroll sign, turning generational hurdles into generational grind. From the kitchen table ledger to the corner office view, La Jefa did it her way, bringing the crew. And every hermana watching with a dream in her fist. The blueprints and the music, Jefa, handle your biz. La Jefa, firm my key. The empire's open for business, and it started with a dream. Jasmine on my wrist and the neon in bloom. The city smells like Friday, neon-y perfume. Vámonos. Neon-y perfume. The nice cologne, pink lights on the chrome as we glide through the zone. Windows crack so the evening can breathe. Neon-y perfume, the queens on the street. Getting ready is a ritual, don't rush the art. Hot rollers and old boleros, that's how the evening start. My comadre in the mirror, perfecting the wing, while I pick between two perfumes, like choosing a ring. The vanilla or the gardenia, tonight feels like both. Spritz the scar, spritz the wrist, and the dab on the throat. Down the stairs past mama's blessing, Creedence, Miss Florida's into the Impala's velvet with our nighttime colores. First neon is the donut shop, that pink halo glow. Then the liquor store's blue letters in the theater's row. The boulevards are runway lit in electric rain. Every window we roll past reflects the candy paint. And the perfume mix is gentle with the night's warm air. Two queens in a glowing river, going everywhere. Roll slow through the neon, colors baptized. Pink and blue and gold reflections in our eyes. The city puts her makeup on when the sun goes down. Neon-y perfume all over town. And we measure glow for glow, shine for shine. Two reinas in the neon by design. We pull up to the taco stand where the red sign hums. La señora knows our order before the window comes. Those days outside, the extra salsa and horchata to share. The neon paints the steam pink in the evening air. My comadre tells me chisme by the week at the salon. The drama in the dreamers and the tips that came strong. We laugh so hard, the horchata almost meets the dash. The cheapest kind of therapy, tacos and a laugh. Then we cruise past the quinceañera hall's marquee light. Some birthday girls, a princess in the pink and white. We honk twice and blessing like the code demands. Every reina was a birthday girl with dreams in her hands. The neon keeps on rolling like a ribbon of glow. Neon-y perfume, the boulevard show. Neon-y perfume, the night Fragrance cologne, pink lights on the chrome as we glide through the zone. Windows cracked so the evening can breathe. Neon perfume, the queen's on. And the vatos at the corner give respect with a nod. No whistles, no nonsense, they know we're squad. The boulevards got manners when the queens roll through. The neon and the perfume set the retribution's huge. Cause elegance is armor and the scent is the flag. Two senoritas gliding, the nights in the back. Midnight finds us parked beside the old drive-in's bones, where the neon cactus flickers its last pink tones. They say they'll tear it down soon for the condos and glass, so we take a photo with it, preserving the past. My comadre's mama had a first date under that sign, 1970 something. The neon's design, the city keeps on changing, but the glow stays the same in the memories and murals and the perfume we claim. So here's to every neon light still buzzing at 2, to the pink and blue cathedral where the queens cruise through. A ride until the signs go dark and ride again tomorrow. Bottle in the boulevard, no time for sorrow. The evening's in our hair now, the glow's in our skin. Neon-y perfume, forever let the night begin. Roll slow through the neon, let the colors baptize. Pink and blue and gold reflections in our eyes. City puts some makeup on when the sun goes down. Neon-y perfume all over town, and we match her glow for glow, shine for shine. Two reinas and the neon by design. Neon-y perfume, the night sweet crown. Two queens in the glow, painting the town. And she walks right through. Yeah. They tried to bend her at the factory with the double quota. She organized the floor and got the contract they wrote. They tried to bend her at the courthouse with the custody fight. She studied family law by lamplight, want her babies outright. They tried to bend her when the landlord raised the rent out of spite. She found the tenant union number, let the buildings fight. Every pressure meant the folder just revealed the steel. The Firme Mujer under fire, the barrio's real. She waits before the sparrows, gets the lunches in line. Works the line, works the night class, still makes dinner by 9. And Sunday at the yard sale, she's the queen of the deal. Stretching every dollar like the loaves in the meal. Don't mistake her softness for a place you can press. A Firme Mujer is gentle cause she's mastered the stress. Firme, firme, solid as the mountain line. Hands can hold the baby in the picket sign. Heart full of roses, spine full of steel. Firme Mujer, forever real. And when the storms come knocking like they always do, the Firme Mujer answers. And she walks right. I learned firme from my Tia when her husband walked out. 3 kids and a mortgage and a mountain of doubt. She cried exactly one night, I heard it through the wall. The Monday she was up at 5, standing 10 feet tall. She took the second job cleaning at the medical plaza. Came home and helped with algebra, the marathon casa. Never spoke a word of hatred, never poisoned the well. Your father's still your father, the rest time will tell. That's a doctorate in dignity no campus can grant. The Firme curriculum, the will and the can't. Her kids are grown and thriving now, her garden's in bloom. And she dances at the weddings like she owns the room, the crown. Hood the Firmes and jewels of the gold. It's the family still standing when the story's told. Firme Mujer, hold the line, hold the light. The backbone of the barrio from morning to night. Through the layoffs and the lawsuits and the lonely stares. Firme Mujer, the answer to prayers. And Firme isn't hardness, let me make that clear. She cries at quinceañeras, holds the babies near. The steel is in the standing, not the shutting of the heart. The Firme Mujer's open, that's the strongest part. She bends like a willow, but she never uproots. Soft petals, deep braces, the Firme's root. Now I carry Firme with me into rooms with cold air. Contract negotiations where they test what you'll bear. When the pressure builds like water on the January. Damn, I hear my tears Monday morning. Remember who I am. Firme when the deal goes sideways. Firme when they stall. Firme when the whisper networks wanna watch you fall. I plant my heels like cypress by the riverside and let the storm exhaust itself against my Firme pride. Then I go home and soften, let the armor release. Braid my daughter's hair and teach her Firme peace. Mija, be a willow with a heartwood, a oak, bend for love, stand for justice. That's the Firme folk. She nods like she's been listening since before her birth. Another Firme Mujer taking root in the earth. Firme, 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 solid as as the mountain lion. Hands can hold the baby in the picket sign. Heart full of roses, spine full of steel. Firme Mujer, forever real. And when the storms come knocking like they always do, the Firme Mujer answers, and she walks right through. Firme por las que vinieron, firme por las que vendrán. Firme Mujer, forever, the eternal plan. La luna's out early tonight, big and gold, like she heard the queens were riding, story told. Luna y Lowrider, suave. The moon rose like a medallion over the water tower's crown. I took it as an invitation to slow the evening down. Just me tonight, no caravan, no playlist, no plan. The radio on the quiet storm, the moon's own program. My Impala drinks the moonlight through the windshield glass. Silver pouring on the dashboard as the mile markers pass. The streets I know by daylight wear a different dress. Every pothole turned to shadow, every corner blessed. La Luna follows faithful, like she's riding along. My celestial chaperone, humming moon glow songs. We pass the sleeping schoolyard where the swings hang still. The moon sets them to glowing with the silver plate skill. And I think about my abuela, saying moons are for prayer. So I send one up through the sunroof into the air. Luna y Lowrider, silver and chrome, two satellites drifting through the streets we call home. She lights up the boulevard, I hum through the night. Luna y Lowrider, the perfect flight. And anywhere I wander, anywhere I roam, La Luna and the Lowrider guide the queen back. My abuela used to tell me that the moon's a mujer, watching over daughters everywhere on this sphere. She's seen every generation of our women survive. The crossings and the losses kept the hope alive. So when I ride Benita, I don't ever ride alone. There's a bloodline in the moonbeam, a celestial home. I passed the hospital where mama took her last soft breath. The moon was full that evening, a silver farewell gift. I used to dodge the boulevard, the memory too raw. But La Luna taught me gently what my grieving never saw. That love don't leave the atmosphere, it circles like the moon. Sometimes hidden, always present, always coming through. So now I take this stretch on purpose every silver night. And mama rides the moonbeam, holding me tight. Luna llena, light the lane, silver on the candy pane like gentle rain. Roll slow, breathe deep, let the moonlight heal. Luna y Lowrider, and I excite. And the astronomers can keep their telescopes and math. I study lunar science from the boulevard's path. How a moon can pull the ocean, how she pulls on the heart. How she turns a midnight cruiser into moving art. The universe is nightlight for the queens below. La Luna knows her daughters, and she runs the show. But when the moon's directly over the old mission bell, I park where the jacarandas drop their purple spell. The hood becomes my balcony, the windshield my screen. Just a woman in the moon in the space between. I talk to her like abuela did, soft and sincere, about the shop, the dreams, the man, the coming year. She don't answer with words, she answers with glow. A silver benediction on everything below. And when the clouds drift over like a curtain call, I take it as a blessing to head home for the fall. The drive back's pure velvet, the city is asleep. The moon in my mirror is like a promise to keep. Mañana brings the sunlight and the hustle and the fight. But tonight was Luna y Lowrider, and everything's right. Luna y Lowrider, silver and chrome, two satellites drifting through the streets we call home. She lights up the boulevard, I hum through the night. Luna y Lowrider, the perfect flight. And anywhere I wander, anywhere I roam, La Luna and the Lowrider guide the queen back home. Buenas noches, Luna, same time, next glow. Luna y Lowrider, forever we roll. No, me detengo. Can't stop, won't quit. Every wall they ever built became a starting pit. Full speed with the high beams, watch the queens go. No, me detengo. Gas on the floor. Gas on the floor. They said the quota's full, me high. Try another door, so I built my own entrance through the marble floor. They said the market's saturated, find another lane. I invented one at midnight, now they study my game. Every nose a nitro boost, every doubt's a dare. I collect rejection letters like they're trophies at the fair. Got a drawer full of unfortunately pressed and filed next to every single contract where the ink ran wild. My mama crossed the border, you think a memo stops me? My abuela raised 11, you think the market rocks me? The bloodline's full of women who ate hurricanes for lunch. No, me detengo is genetic, that's the family punch. So tell the gatekeepers to notify the crew. The queens are coming through the walls, windows too. No, me detengo, pedal to the floor. Every finish line's the outline of another door. Run the lights, run the race, run the whole show. No, me detengo, watch the Reina go. And if they build it higher, if they double the guard, we multiply the engines, full speed, no brakes, hit hard. So Delia Rose and I second the motion. I turned a bankrupt beauty booth into a coast-to-coast lotion. They repossessed my chair once I braided in the park, but the clientele from benches till I own the whole block. Detention means to stop, I removed it from the tune. My dictionary's missing pages where the quitting songs are sung. I schedule my kaitas, yeah, I budget for the falls. 20 minutes for the crime, and I'm back at the walls. Cause the setback's just a setup for the sequel scene. And the sequel's always bigger when you cast the queen. I see my mama take her work shoes with electrical black. She never called it struggle, she just called it the track. So when my daughters see me pushing through the storms of the year, they learning the vocabulary, sin miedo, sin fear. Know me, they tango, can't stop, won't quit. Every wall they ever built became a starting pit. Full speed with the high beams, watch the queens go. Know me, they tango, gas on the floor. When the tank runs low like every engine's wheel, we pull over for a minute but the dream don't chill. The sisterhood's a pit crew, they refuel the soul. Cafecito and the pep talk, them back on patrol. Rest is not retreat, entiende the plan. Even comments take the long arc, but they always land. Now the same doors that were built to send invites and go. Keynote speaker where they told me that my kind don't hold. I stand behind the podium, my mama's in row 3. Her tape shoe generation watching destiny. I tell the audience the secret ain't the talent or the luck. It's the stubbornness of women who refuse to be stuck. It's the tears and the wellas and the bones of our drive. The know me, the tango engine keeping dreams alive. Then I drive home down the boulevard, sunroof to the stars, past the billboards and the buildings and the Caesar Park cars. And I whisper to the city as the lights blur past, keep your walls coming corazón, we built to last. The odometer keeps rolling like the women I know. Know me, the tango forever, watch the reinas go. Know me, the tango, pedal to the flow. Every finish line's the outline of another door. Run the lights, run the race, run the whole show. Know me, the tango, watch the reinas go. And if they build it higher, if they double the guard, we multiply the engines, full speed, no brakes, hit hard. Know me, the tango, never did, never will. But the queens keep rolling uphill, downhill, still. A queen don't need a king to certify the throne. The crown was never half of a pair, it stands alone. Reina Sin Rey, firme. The tea is at the corner side, they ask me every year, you novio, mija? Like my kingdom isn't here. I smile and pass the guacamole, let the question fade. Cause the empire that I'm building doesn't need a co-crusade. I got a mortgage in my own name, tools in my trunk, a retirement account, and a heart that's never sunk. I dance at all the weddings, catch bouquets for fun, then drive home to my castle when the evening's done. See, alone and lonely, live on different streets. My solitude's a garden where my spirit eats. Sunday morning cafecito with the news and the birds. No compromise, no arguments, no swallowing words. If love pulls up one day with his headlights on bright, he better bring his own crown, mine's fitted right. Reina Sin Rey, throne room complete. The queen runs the kingdom from her own 2 feet. Not waiting, not wanting, not half of a whole. Reina Sin Rey, sovereign soul. And if the right one rolls up, we can reign side by side, but the crown stays on either way. That's the ride. My mama stayed for decades in the kingdom of ice, because the Tia said a woman don't abandon the rights. I watched her shrink to service, watched the fire go dim, and I promised my own spirit I would never dim for him. So when my first love demanded, I resigned from my dream. Said the shop or the wedding, choose the ring or the scheme. I chose the torque wrench, chose the ledger, chose me. Hardest easy decision in my history. Mama cried when I told her, but not from the shame. She said, Mija, you just freed us both, finish the game. Now she works my front counter 3 days a week. 60 years old and blooming, hear the queen speak. 2 Reina Sin Rey with the business and peace. The throne room got expanded when the shrinking ceased. Sola pero nunca lonely, hear the difference in the sound. A queen who found her own voice, don't need an echo around. Crown heavy, heart light, standing 10 toes down. Reina Sin Rey, run the town. And to the hermanas, in the kingdoms where the ice is thick, where they shrink you by the teaspoon till you barely exist. The door is not a failure, the door is a birth. A Reina Sin Rey still owns her worth. The Tias will whisper, and the novella will judge, but peace don't need approval, don't budge. Now don't twist the anthem. I got I'm more than my chest. I love deep like the ocean when the love passes the test. But the test isn't flowers or the words on the card. It's whether he can celebrate a queen going hard. Does he water what I'm growing or compete with the rain? Does he hold the crown beside me or he reaching for the rain? My comadre found a compañero who builds thrones for two. Proof the right kind of amor helps the kingdom come through. So I keep my heart open, but my standards on steel. The reign is non-negotiables, sealed with the wheel. And tonight I cruise the boulevard, one queen, one car. The moon my only witness and my council of stars. Whoever joins this dynasty better understand the Reina was reigning before he kissed her hand. Reina Sin Rey, throne room complete. The queen runs the kingdom from her own 2 feet. Not waiting, not wanting, not half of a whole. Reina Sin Rey, sovereign soul. And if the right one rolls up, we can reign side by side, but the crown stays on either way. That's the right. Reina Sin Rey, corona propia. The kingdom is complete, and the queen wrote the story. Some nights don't need a destination or a crowd, just velvet on the speakers and the moon through the clouds. Velvet nights, suavecito. Yeah. 9:45, the dishes done, the little ones asleep. My sister's watching novellas, so the house is hers to keep. I slide into the driver's seat like slipping into silk. The engine wakes up whispering, smooth as spilled milk. Tonight's a velvet night, no errands, no calls, just the low hum of the motor and the evening soft walls. The first 10 blocks unwind me like a ribbon off a gift. My shoulders drop an inch a mile, the boulevards lift. The taco stands are glowing in the yellow bulb halos. The viejitos playing dominoes on the porch like payloads. Everything's in slow motion like the city took a breath, and I match my heartbeat to it, nothing left to stretch. The velvet nights don't ask you to perform or produce, they just wrap around your evening and they set you loose. Velvet nights, smooth as the paint on the hood. Every worry left the window like I knew it would. Low and slow, through the amber and the blue. Velvet nights, read the moon in the avenue. And when the week's been sandpaper, when the day's been rough, the velvet nights, the remedy, smooth as enough. I cruise past the ballroom where the quinceañeras glow. A father-daughter waltz is spilling out the window slow. I pass the barbershop, the chairs stacked and still. The neon scissors buzzing like they never got their fill. Each block's a different memory in the velvet soft light. First kiss by the fountain, first fight, first flight. The city's an album and I'm flipping the sleeves. Every corner got a ballad that the pavement believes. My T.O. used to say the nights the barrio exhaling all the pressure of the daylight through the darkness bailing. So I breathe out with the boulevard, a duet of release. 2 lungs full of evening and a chest full of peace. No playlist can capture what the velvet provides. The soundtrack is the stillness in the way it rides. Suave, suave, let the night pour slow. Honey on the asphalt everywhere we go. And no rush, no race, just the glide and the grace. Velvet nights, the queen's own pace. And I know mañana's coming with this list and its noise. The invoices, the meetings, the calls, and the boys. But But the velvet nights are savings, account of calm. I make deposits every evening like a suit and bond. So when the chaos hits at noon and the phones all ring, I got reserves of midnight, the peace of a queen. By midnight I'm up at the bluff where the harbor lights float. The city spread below me like the lines of a poem I wrote. I killed the engine, let the silence take the microphone. A symphony in nothing, the sweetest tone. The velvet wraps around the windshield, the stars lean in. And for a moment there's no version of me that has to win. No Jefa, no daughter, no sister, no boss. Just a woman in a moment with no profit or loss. I let it hold me like my mama held me back in the day. Then I start the engine gently and I ease away. The drive home is a lullaby, the boulevard sings soft as terciopelo, the peace that it brings. And I'll sleep like the harbor when the boats are all in. Velvet nights forever, till we ride again. Velvet nights, smooth as the paint on the hood. Every worry left the window like I knew it would. Low and slow, through the amber and the blue. Velvet nights, see the moon in the avenue. And when the week's been sandpaper, when the day's been rough, the velvet nights, the remedy, smooth is enough. Velvet nights, terciopelo y paz, the smoothest medicine que nunca se va. Chingona forever, stamp it on the plate. Too bold for the box and too real to imitate. They whisper it like warning, I wear it like a crown. Chingona forever, hold it down. First time they called me Chingona, it was meant as a jab. 6th grade, raised my hand too much, ran the whole lab. The teacher told my mama she's a lot, senora. Mama said gracias a Dios and walked out the door. She told me in the parking lot, mija, listen well. The ones who call you too much got too little to tell. Be a lot, be the most, be the whole heavy pour. The world got enough for women, shrinking small at the door. So I took the word Chingona and I built it a shrine. Every report card, every trophy, every valid design. Too loud for the library, too sharp for the crew. Too ambitious for the vatos with a fragile view. But the same too much energy that scared them in class. Is the engine of the empire, first to last. Chingona forever, say it with pride. The word they used to shrink us is the badge of the ride. Too much, correct though the much is the point. Chingona forever, run the joint. And every year mana doing too much every day. That's not a flaw, mi reina, that's the way. Chingona is my tia hauling drywall up the stairs, running her remodeling crew through the machismo glares. Chingona is my prima in the judge's black robe, first one from the barrio on that side of the globe. Chingona is the abuelita blocking ice with a chair, sitting firme on the sidewalk with a rosary prayer. It's the teenager translating at the clinic for free, the single mama coding at the community college at 3. We've been too much for centuries and look what it built. The railroads and the families in the fields and the quilt. Every demasiado was a down payment made on the futures that the daughters of the daughters get paid. So when they gas get Chingona at the moves I make, I say gracias por la corona, whatever it takes. Chingona forever, stamp it on the plate. Too bold for the box and too real to imitate. They whisper it like one and I wear it like a crown. Chingona forever, hold it down. And Chingona isn't cool to get the definition right. It's audacity with honor, it's the fear me in the fight. We lift while we climb and we loud, but we true. The Chingona code of kinda be the most come through. So raise your agua frescas if you've ever been alive. The too much club is thriving and we taking every spot. Now my daughter's in the 6th grade, raising her hand. Teacher emailed me last Tuesday, you already understand. Senora, she's intense, she debates, she corrects. I wrote back a single sentence, perfecto, what's next? Cause the pipeline of Chingonas cannot skip a generation. Every bold girl is a bridge to the next elevation. I took her for a cruise that night, top down, moon high. Told her about a bisabuela and the word and the why. How they threw it like a stone and we caught it like a rose. How too much is the measurement by which the legacy grows. She nodded slow and serious and grinned at the sky. And yo, Chingona out the sunroof to the stars passing by. The echo hit the boulevard and bounced off the chrome. Another queen loading up, Chingona's home. Chingona forever, say it with pride. The word they used to shrink us is the badge of the ride. Too much, correct till the much is the point. Chingona forever. doing too much every day. That's not a flaw, mi reina, that's the way. Chingona Forever. De generación en generación. Too much, too real, too firme. La revolución. Yeah. Na 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 na. Estrella del Este. The East Side's light. From the car to the cosmos, shine bright. Every barrio's got a girl that the corners talk about. Not for chisme or for trouble, for the light she puts out. On the east side that was Estrella from the palette de cart fam. Selling mango chill, sunshine from a push cart caravan. She sang while she was working and the block would slow down. Voice like church bells mixed with honey rolling over the town. The viejitas requested oldies, the kids wanted pop. She took every dedication and she out sang the shop. Her poppy pushed that car for 20 years of hot cement. Every pallet was a brick and the family's a cent. And Estrella swore up on that car to 17 sharp. Someday this voice will feed us, no more pushing the cart. The block just smell polite like blacks always do. But the ones who heard her singing, they already knew. Estrella del Este, shining on the rise. From the palette of car corridors to the marquee lights. The east side raised the supernova, watch her climb. Estrella del Este, right on time. And every kid who hears her on the radio glow knows the stars grow on corners. Now go. She sang at every quinceañera from Ford Boulevard to 4th. Wedding tips in the coffee can, building the worth. Recorded demos in the closet, padded with Cabigas. Her mama held the flashlight, her sister ran the mixes. The labels didn't answer, so she uploaded direct. The body shared it like a tender, collecting, connecting 1,000 streams from the east side, lifting one of their own. Every abuela with a smartphone made the algorithm home. Then the video went wild from a Quinn's performance. Acapella when the DJ speaker blew pure endurance. The clip crossed the freeway, crossed the state, crossed the line. 2 million views of a girl in her shine. And the first thing that she purchased with the first real check, a brand new palette cart, gold letters on the deck. Canta Estrella, sing it for the block, for the push cart poppies working sun around the clock, for the closets full of demos and the dreams on layaway. Estrella del Este, lighting up the way. And fame tried to change her, like fame always tries. New city, new managers, new percentage of lies. But she kept her Sunday dinners on the east side street. Kept the poppies, old car bell on her tour bus seat. Cause a star that forgets its constellation burns alone. Estrella keeps the sky intact. The east side's a last summer she came home for the festival's main stage. The whole east side in attendance, every corner, every age. A poppy in the front row in his best guayabera. Her mama with the flashlight from the closet studio era. She brought the viejitas on the stage for the oldies request. Sang the palette de corrido when the block just wept. Then she announced the music school she's building on fit. Free lessons for the barrio, the stars gift. Every voice on every corner deserves a shot at the sky. I'm just proof the constellation lets its daughters fly. The fireworks, the night spell, Estrella in gold. And 100 little girls sang along, brave and bold. Somewhere on the corner with a cart and a song. The next Estrella's warming up, it won't be long. Estrella del Este, shining on the rise. From the palette car corridors to the marquee lights. The east side raised the supernova, watch her climb. Estrella del Este, right on time. And every kid who hears her on the radio glow knows the stars grow on corners. Cart to the cosmos, shine bright, shine bright. Pressure makes diamonds, mija. Remember the line. Every queen on this boulevard survived the mine. Diamantes en la noche brillan. Diamantes en la noche, catch the sparkle in the dark. Every reina is a jewel with a story and a spark. Cut from precious set in gold, polished by the years. Diamantes en la noche, shining through the tears. The jeweler at the Mercado taught me carats and clarity, but the barrio taught me diamonds are a matter of parity. Cause the stones behind the glass case started dirty and crushed. Miles below the surface where the pressure won't hush. Same story with the women rolling down Honest Avenue. Every sparkle in the caravan been squeezed and came through. Me Vecina raised the brothers when the parents got sent back. 16 with a lunchbox and the family on her back. Now she runs a legal clinic. Pressure in the shine. Diamante de la noche, first jewel in the line. Then the checker at the market putting mescal on card. Double shifts and flashcards, compressed and working hard. Give her 5 years. Watch the sparkle break the glass. Diamonds are just daughters who refuse to crack. Brilliant, brilliant, let the night reveal what the pressure couldn't shatter and the years couldn't steal. Every facet tells a chapter of the way we survived. Diamantes en la noche, certified. And when the headlights hit us, rolling in the velvet dark, the whole boulevard's a necklace. Every queen a spark. My own compression story started at 15. Poppy's back, gave out in produce, no more in between. I became the second income with my weekend brace stand. Homework in the lulls, future sketched by hand. The pressure had me buckling, some Tuesdays won't lie. Cried in the walk-in freezer where the tears freeze dry. But abuela used to tell me why she pressed the masa flat. El carbón se hace diamante, remember that. Cold becomes the diamond if it holds through the squeeze. So I held through the winners and I held through the fees. Held through the community college while I ran the break chair. Held until the stable license was framed in the air. Now my salon's got 6 stations and a scholarship fund for the girls still in the freezer, the diamonds to come. Diamantes en la noche, catch the sparkle in the dark. Every reina is a jewel with a story and a spark. Cut from precious setting gold, polished by the years. Diamantes en la noche, shining through the tears. And don't compare your carats to the queen in the next lane. Every diamond's cut different by a different kind of rain. Some sparkle in the boardroom, some sparkle at the stove. Some sparkle raising babies, every setting is a trove. The only failed diamond is the one that hides its light. So polish up, hermana, on the night. Tonight the caravan assembles for the summer cruise. 20 queens, 20 stories, 20 paid in full dues. The candy paint is glittering like a jewelry display. Every hood a velvet cushion showing off the array. There's the nurse who beat the eviction, shining sapphire blue. The teacher in the emerald green who got a master's through. The abuela in the classic pearl who buried and rebuilt a whole crown's worth of characters. No room for guilt, we roll slow past the high school where the night class glows. Let the students at the window see how the pressure goes. Cause the syllabus is struggle, got a diamond at the end, and the caravan's the evidence. Study is comprended. The moon leans down and look at us like a jeweler with a loop and certifies the whole boulevard, the diamond truth. Brilliant, let the night reveal what the pressure couldn't shatter and the years couldn't steal. Every facet tells a chapter of the way we survived. Diamantes en la noche, certified. And when the headlights hit us, rolling in the velvet dark, the whole boulevard's a necklace. Every queen a spark. Diamantes en la noche, forged below, one above. The pressure was the process, the shine is the love. Mi manera, my way, written in my hand. Not the map they printed for me, the one I planned. Every turn, signal mine. Every lane, change too. Mi manera, the only route that's true. They had a blueprint for me, printed for my birth. Marry local, stay quiet, noble woman's worth. The counselor suggested secretarial track while she handed college brochures to the boys in the back. But I was raised by a mujer who rebuilt her own life. Crossed 2 borders with the Tyler, the odds and the strife. She told me, Mija, the recipe they hand you is a cage. You write your own ingredients, turn the page. So I took the culinary road but made it my own. Fusion food truck, abuela's rice with flavors unknown. The critics said it's not authentic. Pick a cuisine, I said authenticity is being what you mean. Birria ramen, Tuesday sells out by 2. Mi manera on the menu, the fusion is true. I mean manera, hands on the wheel. The GPS is internal, that's the deal. Wrong turns and all, the route is mine. Mi manera, by design. And when they say that's not how it's done, señorita, I say watch me do it different. I mean manera. My tia said get married before 25. opened my second truck at 25. The sweet girls at the parties with the pity in their looks. Ay, los niños, honey, check my books. Maybe babies later, maybe for babies, maybe none. The timeline is a suggestion. I answer to the sun. My cousin took the wedding route at 19, brave and glad through beautiful chamacos and the life she always had, and that's her manera. See the doctrine of the song. Every reina picks a highway and there is no wrong. The sin is not the route you take, the sin's the borrowed map. Living someone else's plan until your spirit nap. So whether you're the CEO or the stay-at-home queen, if you chose it with your whole chest, you live in the dream. Mi manera, my way, written in my hand. Not the map they printed for me, the one I plan. Every turn, signal mine. Every lane, change too. Mi manera, the only route that's true. And yes, I made wrong exits, backed up in the dark. The food truck #1 caught fire in the park. But even the disasters were mine to survive. Borrowed maps can't teach you how to stay alive. The scars from my own choices heal cleaner than the rest. A self-written story passes every test. Now the girls at the high school do their reports on my truck. Local businesswoman, 15 minutes to luck. They ask me for the secret in the cafeteria light. I tell them there's no secret, just the will to write your name on your own days, your dreams in your own game. The permission you keep waiting for is yours to think. One girl says her family wants a nurse and by the book, but her heart's in mariachi, the conflicted look. I tell her what my mama told me, cage versus page, and maybe she'll remember when she sent a stage. Cause the Manera propagates it, spread seed to seed. Every woman driving her own round makes the map complete. So here's my testimony from the food truck's chrome. I mean Manera, hermanas, drive yourself home. Hands on the wheel, the GPS is internal, that's the deal. Wrong turns and all the route is mine. Mi manera by design. And when they say that's not how it's done, señorita, I say watch me do it different. Mi manera, mi manera. My lane, my lights, my song. The route is self-written, sing along. Velvet where it matters, steel where it counts. Reina knows the difference and the exact amounts. Terciopelo y Acero. Escucha. Soft hands rocking baby, same hands turn the wrench. Sweet voice singing lullabies goes cold on the bench. When the councilman came sliding with the red zone and plate. Terciopelo at the potluck, Acero at the freight. I compliment your dinner, then I audit your claims. I remember every birthday and I remember names of everyone who crossed us when the funding got cut. The velvet keeps the door open, the steel keeps it shut. My abuela stitched this balance into every rebozo thread. Soft enough to swaddle, strong enough to pull the sled. She carried it from Chihuahua through the borders, cold math. Terciopelo for the children, Acero for the path. And she passed it down in kitchens over masa and steam. The alloy of the mujeres, the unbreakable seam. Terciopelo y Acero, velvet and steel. The blend that built the barrio, the alloy that's real. Soft for the familia, hard for the fight. Terciopelo y Acero, day and night. Don't mistake the gentle for the absence of blade. The softest queens are always the best on brigade. At the shop I keep a candle and a crowbar on the shelf. One for San Judas, one for handling things myself. The customers get cafecito and the swindlers get receipts. Detailed documentation, Acero in the sheets. I've hugged crying strangers in the waiting room chairs and testified in courtrooms with unblinking stares. Same week, same woman, same balanced core. The velvet and the steel, who could ask for more? My daughter asked me once why I'm two different ways. You're soft with me, but scary at the PTA. I said Mikai's one metal with the different polish and heat. Love decides the finish, protection or the sweet. The world will try to make you only velvet, only nice. Keep the steel in your pocket, that's my advice. Suave, fuerte, both at once. The velvet takes the meeting, the steel takes the punch. Rock the baby, rock the boat, whichever's due. Terciopelo y Acero, coming through. And the men who only met my velvet get confused when the Acero surfaces, defending what I built and used. But the ones who really know me know the order of the code. Velvet first, always steel only when it's old. Never cruel, never cold, never first to the sword. But if you touch La Familia, meet the other core. Last winter when the storm took the roof off the hall, where the viejitos played the dominoes and the kings dancers ball, the city shrugged its shoulders with the permit delay, so the Reinas mobilized by the break of day. We organized the bake sale, the raffle, the drive, Acero. We packed the council meeting, 25. I spoke for 3 minutes with my grandmother's calm, then laid out the legal precedent like a verbal bomb. The permit cleared by Friday, the roof went up in May, the hall reopened with the festival, the Reinas' way. And the councilman who stalled us, he came to cut the ribbon. I served him pan dulce with a smile, velvet driven, but he caught my eye a moment and he understood the deal behind every soft pan dulce. Terciopelo y still. Terciopelo y Acero, velvet and steel, the blend that built the barrio, the alloy that's real. Soft for the familia, hard for the fight. Terciopelo y Acero, day and night. Don't mistake the gentle for the absence of blade. The softest queens are always the best on brigade. Terciopelo y Acero, the Reinas alloy. Handle with respect and handle with joy. Joy, joy, joy. Las calles me conocen, the streets know my name. Every corner got a chapter, every block a frame. 20 years of footsteps pressed into the ground. Las calles me conocen, homegrown crown. The crosswalk on Mariana knows my kindergarten shoes. The fence outside the tortilleria heard my teenage blues. The bus bench on the corner held my college textbook stress. And the church steps caught my tears the day I said yes. This city's not a backdrop, it's a body I know. Every scar of every sidewalk, every crack that won't close. The mural on the flood channel, watch me learn how to drive. Stalled the Impala 7 times, kept the dream alive. The viejito at the newsstand still calls me La Nina, though I sign his business taxes now, the ironic Nina. I can navigate this body when the black are blindfolded by the smell of the Panaderia, and the corners molded into muscle memory, deeper than my name. Las calles me conocen, and I know them the same. The streets remember, the streets keep score of everyone who loved them and who they're rooting for. I walk these blocks in chanclas, now I roll in chrome. Las calles me conocen, welcome home. And when strangers ask directions, watch me light the way. The city road are mapping me, I'm the GPS, okay. The streets watch me get knocked down outside the laundromat. When the first business failed and I lost the whole format. The same sidewalk that received my tears at 23 held the ribbon cutting confetti at the newer marquee. That's the thing about the calles, they don't judge the fall. They just hold you while you're down there and they witness it all. The alley by the flower shop, no secrets I keep. The overpasses heard me sing when the feelings run deep. And the streets defend their daughters in their concrete way. The vecinos in the porch lights in the eyes that survey. When my car broke down at midnight by the old cannery, 3 porch lights flicked on like a night infantry. Doña Reyes with her cordless, already dialing her son. Las calles me conocen, and they protect their own. Las calles me conocen, the streets know my name. Every corner got a chapter, every block a frame. 20 years of footsteps pressed into the ground. Las calles me conocen, homegrown crown. And the developers keep coming with their renderings in glass, renaming out in the sections for a wealthier class. But you can't rename a memory, can't rezone a soul. The streets know their familiars and the no one makes us whole. So we organize, we buy back, we hold on to the deeds. Las calles keep their daughters, and their daughters plant the seeds. Now I walk my daughter down the same Mariana line, her little shoes recording in the concrete design. I show her where her grandma sold tamales from the cart, where her great-grandfather's mural still guards the part of the wall by the freeway where the old timers meet. She's learning the vocabulary of a mother's street. The pal terror rings, Delanos are ordered cold. Mango con chile like a mama, the pattern of gold. And someday when she's grown with her on chrome to shine. These calles will remember her the way they remember mine. The city keeps a ledger deeper than the county hall of every generation's footsteps. It archives us all. So when I say the streets know me, it's not a boast or claim. It's a family relationship, the calles and the name. The streets remember, the streets keep score of everyone who loved them and who they're rooting for. I walk these blacks in chanclets, now I roll in chrome. Las calles me conocen, welcome home. And when strangers ask directions, watch me light the way. The city wrote her map and me on the GPS, okay. Las calles me conocen y yo las conozco a ellas. The streets and their daughters, best friends, best stories, bella. When the last porch light dims and the city goes still, somebody's gotta hold the midnight, and I always will. Medianoche Reina. 12:15 and the block belongs to me, the insomniac empress of the sodium sea. I inherited the shit from my abuela's rocking chair. She watched the street till 2 a.m. with curlers in her hair. Alguien tiene que velar, she say someone has to keep the gentle kind of watching while the family is asleep. So now I take my thermos and my keys and my calm and roll the boulevard slow like a whispering psalm. The night reveals the city that the daylight conceals. The baker starting ovens and the security wheels. The nurse waiting on the bus bench for the 2:15. I pull over off a coffee, the midnight routine. We've never traded names, but we've traded 100 nights. Two reinas de la medianoche beneath the lights. Medianoche Reina, guardian of the hush, rolling through the quiet hours, never in a rush. The moon clocks in, the city clocks out. Medianoche Reina, that's what I'm about. And while the world is dreaming in its cotton and wool, the queen patrols the stillness, beautiful. I know the choreography of every stoplight's change. The timing of the sprinklers on the boulevards range. The possum by the dumpster runs his little commute. The midnight got a rhythm and I know it by root. My therapist once asked me why I drive so late. I told her it's the only hour that don't ask me to wait. No line at any register, no meeting running long. Just the queen, a quiet kingdom and a slow burning song. The darkness gets a bad name from the fearful and the fast, but the medianoche is gentle if you enter it last. It holds the tired workers and the dreamers and me, the congregation of the sleepless, quiet company. And when my thoughts get tangled from the day's demands, the midnight combs them straight with its unhurried hands. They'll see media, 1 a.m. the hours roll sweet. The boulevard's a river and I'm cruising the fleet. No crown fits better than the quiet night air. Medianoche Reina, beyond compare. And abuela's in the passenger seat, in spirit at least. Her rosary swinging from the mirror, the peace. She kept a vigil 70 years from the porch and the pain. Now I keep it rolling, same watch, new lane. The Velar is inherited, like the shape of our eyes. The women of this bloodline guard the midnight sky. Tonight I found a quinceañera dress in a bag by the road. Sequins catching street light like a treasure bestowed. I knocked on Doña Sylvia's door at 1:30. Her granddaughter's dress was stolen from the car. Now it's done the way she hugged me on the porch in her bata and slippers. You think I brought the moon down? Just the queen and the scissors, cutting through the midnight, doing what the watchers do, returning what the darkness lost to the morning's view. That's the medianoche mission, the unofficial post, being present in the hours when it matters the most. So if your worry wakes you and the ceiling won't help, come join the midnight caravan, be the watch yourself. There's room in this armada for every sleepless soul. Medianoche Reinas on patrol. Medianoche Reina, guardian of the hush, rolling through the quiet hours, never in a rush. The moon clocks in, the city clocks out. Medianoche Reina, that's what I'm about. And while the world is dreaming in its cotton and wool, the queen patrols the stillness, beautiful. Dormant tranquilos, the watch is kept. Medianoche My abuela grew a lemon tree from a seed in a can 8 years before the first fruit ever touched her hand. I asked her once, why bother when the store's down the street? She said, mija, lo que esperas es lo que se hace sweet. What you wait for becomes sweeter, the doctrine of the patient. But she paired it with the hustle that was never complex, and watered every morning, pruned with intention and care. Power and patience, the balanced prayer. I carried that lemon tree in everything I build. The salon took me 6 years, of floor swept and tills filled, while the influences flashed that overnight success. I was measuring my growth rings, no more, no less. And when the shortcut sellers came with their schemes and their loans, I remembered the lemon tree and I held my zones. Poder y paciencia, the engine and the brake, knowing when to gun it, knowing how long to wait. The empire grows in seasons, not in overnight claims. Poder y paciencia, the long game reigns. And when the harvest finally comes and the branches hang low, the sweetest fruit belongs to those who watched it grow. Paciencia is not passivity, write that on the wall. It's loaded preparation for the moment's call. Like the lowrider in the garage through the winter's gray days, getting polished, getting tuned for the summer parades. I studied for my contractor's license 2 years in the dark, while they asked me why a woman wants to swing at that mark. Then the city passed a renovation fund for the strip, and guess who read the paperwork in the bid on her hip? Hold the shoulder ready, cause Paciencia did the prep. The overnight successes usually took every step. My cousin wants the empire, but she wants it by June. I tell about the lemon tree, the fruit and the prune. 8 years the first harvest, but the tree's still alive, still feeding the familia 20 summers times 5. Espera y aprieta, waiting and strike. The Reina knows the difference like the day and the night. Slow the angle, quick to work, steady on the climb. Poder y paciencia, right on time. And the world's gonna test you with this instant supreme. It's lottery mentality, your microwave dream. But everything worth keeping's got a seed in the span. The quinceañera's 15 years, that was always the plan. So don't envy the fireworks, brief and loud. Be the lemon tree, mija, rooted and proud. Now the lemon tree's an orchard on my abuela's old lot. I bought the land beside it when the market forgot. Every spring the blossoms perfume half the boulevards there, and the vecinos fill their bags for free, the familiar share. Abuela's 91 now, supervises from her chair. Still checks my pruning angles with a critical stare. Más paciencia aquí, más poder allá. The coach, the original agronomist of the balanced approach. And when the young entrepreneurs come asking my advice at the chamber mixes with their pitch decks precise, I hand them each a lemon from the 8-year tree and tell them the whole story, the can, the seed. Some of them get it, some just want the juice, but the ones who plant their cans, they produce. Poder y paciencia, the engine and the brake, knowing when to gun it, knowing how long to wait. The empire grows in seasons, not in overnight claims. Poder y paciencia, the long game reigns. And when the harvest finally comes and the branches hang low, the sweetest fruit belongs to those who watched it grow. Poder y paciencia, the lemon tree creep. Plant it, water it, wait for it, then feed. Golden hoops, golden hoops, golden hoops swinging like a pendulum of pride. The bigger the circle, the bigger the stride. Grandma warm, mama warm, now they're on me. Golden hoops forever, the family tree. My first pair came at 7 from my Tia's jewelry box. Tiny golden circles, the beginning of the clocks. Cause hoops don't just decorate, they mark the family time. Every size of graduation up the feminine line. At 12, I got the mediums for honor roll grades. At 15 came the birthday pair for quinceañera waves. And when I signed the business license, mama took me aside, handed me her grandest. You've earned the full ride. The same pair she wore working at the garment factory floor. The same pair of mama wore crossing to the shore. 3 generations of gold catching 3 generations of light. Every swing's a pendulum of the family's fight. So when you see my hoops glinting in the rearview sun, that's 100 years of mujeres rolled into one. Golden hoops, Circles of the crown, the halo that we wear on the sides. Not the top down from the Mercado to the boardroom, the orbit stays true. Golden hoops forever, pass them on through. And every little girl who watches how they swing and shine is counting down the birthdays to her place in the line. They tried to ban the hoops at the office job I quit. Said unprofessional appearance, imagine it. The same week they praised the pearls on the manager's wife. So I found my resignation and I chose my life. Started consulting in my own name, hoops full size. First client meeting, closed the deal, no compromise. Cause the circles are non-negotiable, they come with the skill. You hire the whole Reina or you're paying for nil. And funny how the culture that they policed at the desk got rebranded on the runways as the newest and best. But we've been wearing gold circles since before the trend cycle, since the pyramids and pueblos, the original title. So when the fashion pages call it fresh discovery, the hoops just keep on swinging. Recovery, golden hoops swinging like a pendulum of pride. The bigger the circle, the bigger the stride. Grandma wore 'em, mama wore 'em, now they're on me. Golden hoops forever, the family tree. And the hoops hold the stories like rings on the trunk. The first dance, the first paycheck, the first heartbreak phone. I've cried with them all and I've conquered with them all. They've been to every funeral and every marathon. Gold don't tarnish and neither do we. The circle's got no ending. That's the decree. Last month my daughter turned 7, the jewelry box came out. I watched her eyes go supernova, the ceremonial route. Her tiny golden circles caught the kitchen light, and 4 generations flickered in that satellite. My mama wiped her eyes and the Willa clapped her hands. The pendulum swung forward, the continuing strands. I told her what my tia told me at the very same age. These aren't just for pretty mija, they're your heritage. She wore them to school Monday, standing 2 inches taller. The hoops do that to daughters, the golden enthrallers. And someday she'll hand circles to a 7-year-old and tell the whole story of the family goals. So let the pendulum keep swinging through the decades to come. Golden hoops forever, circle in the sun. Golden hoops, circles of the crown, the halo that we wear on the sides. Not the top down from the Mercado to the boardroom, the orbit stays true. Golden hoops forever, pass them on through. And every little girl who watches how they swing and shine is counting down the birthdays to a place in the line. Golden hoops, the sideways halos, 4 generations swinging and the circle grows. They say sirens sing sailors into the rocks, but our sirenas sing the barrio out of the box. Sirena del Boulevard canta. Yeah. Every Friday at the corner where the food trucks ring, there's a girl with a guitar who was born to sing. Carmen from the flower shop, aprons by day, but when the sun clocks out, the Sirena holds sway. First chord in the Boulevard slows its pace. Bus drivers miss their time and traffic softens its rate. She sings boleros for the abuelos, corridos for the vets, and originals at midnight that nobody forgets. The tip jar fills with dollars and with folded up notes. Your song got me through chemo, the anonymous quotes. A voice can be a clinic when it's honest and warm. Sirena del Boulevard, the healing form. And me, I park the Impala just to listen and stay, cause some medicine is music, no copay. Canta, Sirena, sing the street lights on. Turn the parking lot to concert hall, from dusk until dawn. The Boulevard's got a soundtrack, and she wrote every part. Sirena del Boulevard, voice of the heart. And the ships don't crash here, they finally come home. Her song's the lighthouse, nobody drifts alone. Yeah, yeah. Soy Carmen con guitarra, let me tell you the truth. I learned to sing from my mama in the laundry room's booth. The acoustics of the towel and the rhythm of the foe. She sang to make the work like the alchemy of gold. She never had a stage beyond the kitchen and the line, but she said, mija, your voice isn't yours or mine. It belongs to whoever needs it on the days they can't speak. Sing loud for the quiet ones, sing strong for the weak. So I sing at the corner where the whole body flows. For the nurse on her way home, and the vato with his lows. For the mama with the stroller and the kid with the dream. Every lyric is a lifeline in the evening stream. And when they sing aloud, That's my mama's laundry magic multiplied. La Sirena of the asphalt sea, singing every strand of sailor back to family. No rocks, no wrecks, just the harbor's glow. Sirena del Boulevard. Let the music in the city try to commit her, try to find the sound. The barrio showed up 80 deep, the city hall's ground with the petition and the chant. And the mariachi band, oh, there's a little painted stage where her Fridays stand. Rinconcito de la Sirena, the plaque on the ground, proof a voice can move a government, pound for pound. Now Friday night's an institution, the corner's a shrine. String lights and folding chairs in the food truck line. The viejitos bring the dominoes, the kids bring the dreams, and Carmen brings the repertoire, the stitches, the seams. I've watched proposals happen mid-ballad, tears and rings. Watched the whole block heal from a funeral when she sings. The Sirena is no myth, she's the girl we all know, who decided that her gift was for the communal glow. So support your local Sirenas, drop a bill in the jar, share the clip, learn the chorus, follow where they are. Cause the neighborhood that sings together holds together tight. The Boulevard's a choir every Friday night. And when Carmen hits the last note and the street lights come, the whole corner sings the echo. Y el amor one. Canta, Sirena, sing the street lights on. Turn the parking lot to concert hall. From dusk until dawn, the Boulevard's got a soundtrack, and she wrote every part. Sirena del Boulevard, voice of the heart. And the ships don't crash here, they finally come home. Her song's the lighthouse, nobody drifts alone. Canta, canta, Sirena del Boulevard. The corner is a concert, and the night is ours. Everything worth having simmers before it serves. Low flame, deep flavor, the fire preserves. Fuego lento, despacio. My abuela's pot of beans starts at 7 a.m. 6 hours on the low blue flame, no shortcuts for them. She says the microwave's a liar and the pressure cooker cheats, that the fuego lento's where the flavor completes. And I took that to the studio, took that to the ground, while the quick hit chasers burned out double time. My first mixtape took 2 winners and nights after work. Every bar simmered slowly where the deep flavors lurk. The A&Rs wanted instant, wanted viral by spring. I kept stirring my pot slowly. The long game's the thing, cause the beans that cook the slowest feed the family the best, and the careers that build the slowest survive every test. So when they rush me at the light with their revving in heat, I just smile from the Impala. Fuego lento's my beat. Fuego lento, low and slow, the deepest kind of burning that the hurry never knows. Simmer past the doubters, simmer past the trend. Fuego lento, flavor in the end. And when the table's finally set and the pot lid lifts, the slow fire feeds the familiar, the greatest of gifts. Slow fire in the love, too brighter than the vows. The flash fried romances always end in the house. Me and more been simmering since 2015. First 2 years just talking. The vegetables and greens added trust like tomatoes, added trials like the salt. Let the seasons do the stirring when the flavor would halt. Now a decade in the pot and the broth's gone gold. The kind of warm that keeps its heat when the winters blow cold. And the friendships in my circle cook the same slow way. Camaraderie since the 3rd grade. The marinade, you can't rush your ride or die. Can't microwave the roots. The orchard takes the decades to deliver the fruits. So audit your fires, her mind a check was burning fast. The fuego lento, relationships are built to last. Despacio, despacio, let it simmer and roll. Quick heat feeds the moment, slow heat feeds the soul. Stir with intention, season with the years. Fuego lento, flavor of the tear. And I know the world is printing with the stories and streaks. It's overnight empires and it's 15-minute peaks. But check the family recipes that survived the trip north. Every single one says lento, that's what time is for. The culture is a slow pot, centuries deep. We just keep it simmering, ours to keep. Sunday afternoon in the whole casa smells like the past. The abuelas pop, my papa sided, the torch getting passed. She tastes my frijoles with the ceremony of a judge. Nods once, the highest honor doesn't budge. Aprendista, she whispers, she finally learned. Not the recipe, the patience, the flame that's earned. My daughter's on the counter watching both of us. Third generation studying the length of that'll serve her in the career, in the love, in the beans, in the art. The slow fire curriculum straight to the heart. And tonight when the familiar gathers 12 around the wood, the pot that took the longest tastes the way it should. So here's to every Reina, keep them flames on low. Fuego Lento forever, the deepest glow. Fuego Lento, low and slow, the deepest kind of burning that the hurry never knows. Simmer past the doubters, simmer past the trend. Fuego Lento, flavor in the end. And when the table's finally set, and the pot lid lifts, the slow fire feeds the familiar, the greatest of gifts. Fuego Lento, 6 horas, 100 años. The slow flame never fails us, año tras año. Cadenas de oro, yeah. Cadenas de oro, links are the free. Cadenas de oro, but check the links close. Every chain on this collar is a chapter, no boasts. Not shackles, but stories, the difference is key. Cadenas de oro, the gold set us free. Yeah, the chain around my neck was my abuelo's first buy. After 3 years of harvest under merciless sky, he said in the old country they wore chains of debt. So we bought one of gold as the counter bet. The declaration in 14 carats, we choose our own weight. The only chains his family wears, we appreciate it. Passed down to my mama when he crossed the last river. She wore it through the shifts that made her shoulders shiver. Through the years at the cannery, the years clean as sweets. The gold against the collarbone kept marking the beats. And when she clasped it on my neck at 21 years, she said, "Mija, this is not jewelry, it's the souvenirs of every chain we didn't wear, every debt we outran. Cadenas de oro, the family plan. Go, 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 go links, go links. Count them like the years. Every loop of generation that conquered its fears. The chains they meant to hold us, we melted and recast. Cadenas de oro, freedom at last. And when the light catches the collar on the Boulevard cruise, that's 100 years of choosing, shining back at the view. Now I know the critics whisper about the gold and the flash. Why the chains and the medallions? Why flaunt the cash? Let me educate you gently on the culture of shine. When they tried to keep you invisible, the visible's divine. My people pick the cotton and the grapes and the grains, invisible in the fields, invisible in the scene. So when we deck ourselves in daylight gold that catches the sun, that's a century of unseen saying, look what we've done. The chains of chandelier, we hang in our own hall. The medallion of the virgin watching over it all. It's not vanity, it's visibility, learn the roots. The gold is just the receipts of the struggle and fruits. Every link paid in full, no layaway shame. Cadenas de oro, say the name. Cadenas de oro, but check the links close. Every chain on this collar is a chapter. My shackles but stories, the difference is key. Cadenas de oro, the gold set it. And someday when I pass it to my daughter's young hands, I tell about the harvest and the crossing of lands. About invisible to golden, about dead in the shine. About choosing your own weight down the family line. She'll wear it like a library, strung around her neck. Every link a lesson, pride and respect. Last summer at the car show with the chain in the light, an older woman stopped me, tears in her sight. She said my father had one just like that from the fields. We sold it when he passed the cover funeral bill. Ironclads, mine a moment and I placed it in her palm. Let her hold 100 summers in the afternoon calm. She held it to her collarbone and traveled back years, then returned it with the blessing pressed between the tears. That's the mass of these medallions that the mockers can't see. The gold is just the vest, the cargo is we. So shine on Miss Hermanas, let the collarbones gleam. Where the library's the harvest, the American dream. And when they ask about the glitter, tell the story complete. Cadenas de oro, from the fields to the street. Go, 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 go links, go links. Count them like the years. Every loop of generation that conquered its fears. The chains they meant to hold us, we melted and recast. Cadenas de oro, freedom at last. And when the light catches the collar on the Boulevard cruise, that's 100 years of choosing, shining back at the views. Cadenas de oro, links of the free, worn by the love they used to be. La última palabra, the last word is mine. Not shouted in the argument, signed on the line. They can talk through the evening, speculate and stir. La última palabra, success is her. When I dropped out of the firm, they held a Chisme parade. She'll be back in 6 months, was the forecast they made. The group chats were buzzing with the doubts and the takes. Everybody had a thesis on my future mistakes. I didn't post a rebuttal, didn't argue the thread. I let the paperwork and permits do the talking instead. 18 months of silence while the whispers ran wild. Then the ribbon on the storefront, the receipts compiled. Cause the last word isn't loudest in the moment of heat. It's the quietest signature on the deed complete. The Chisme needs an update every week to survive. La última palabra only needs to arrive. So save your breath in the debates, hermana. Save the fire, let the outcome do the speaking. Climb higher. La última palabra, patient and precise. While they're writing their opinions, she's paying the price. And when the dust of all the doubting finally clears the air, la última palabra, standing there. Not a shout, not a clap back, not a comment below. Ooh, just the evidence in daylight, the show. My tia taught me this in her kitchen years back. When her ex told the familiar she'd fold from the lack. She didn't campaign for sympathy, didn't state her case. She enrolled in night classes with tears on her face. 4 years of casserole dinners and textbooks and shifts, while the doubters got distracted by newer riffs. Then she walked across the stage in the cap and the gown. Her kids in the front row, the last word in town. She framed her diploma where the doubt used to hang, and the silence of the critics was the sweetest thing that rang. No victory lap posting, no told you so tour. Just Sunday dinners bigger than they were before. Cause the ultimate rebuttal to the ones who said no is a life so full and golden, there's nowhere for doubt to grow. La última palabra, the last word is mine. Not shouted in the argument, signed on the line. They can talk through the evening, speculate and stir. La última palabra, success is her. And it's not about revenge, let me clean the lens. The doubters aren't the audience, the daughters are comprendes. Every quiet last word that a mujer completes is a textbook for the young ones watching from the seat. So write your final chapters in achievements, not in rage. La última palabra, turn the page. Now the same voices from the group chats ask me for advice. The forecast makers want a mentor, ain't that nice? And here's the plot twist that the pettiness won't expect. I answer every message with the fullest respect. Cause the last word that I chose isn't bitter or cold. It's a hand extended backward and a ladder to hold. The Chisme was just weather, the storm of the small. The última palabra is compassion after all. So when my daughter faces doubters in the years down the line, I'll teach her the sequence. Work, silence, sign, then extend the hand. Gracious when the doubters come round. That's the deepest kind of last word, the higher ground. The queens don't need the megaphone to settle the score. La última palabra, the open door. La última palabra, patient and precise. While they're writing their opinions, she's paying the price. And when the dust of all the doubting finally clears the air, la última palabra, standing there. Not a shout, not a clap back, not a comment below. Ooh, just the evidence in daylight, the show. La última palabra, firmada y sellada. The last word is the life, bien lograda. Some nights you wish the sunrise would forget the appointment. Just one more hour of the velvet anointment. Noche Eterna, quédate. It's the last cruise of the summer with my day one crew. Four queens, one Impala in the sky, navy blue. The kind of night that photographs itself in the mind, where every song's the right song and the lights all align. We got horchata from the lake stand, extra canela dust. Windows down, communion, the summer's last trust. Maria's moving to Chicago for the residency dream. Sylvia's baby's doing autumn, the changing team. So tonight we stretch the boulevard like taffy of gold. Every mile another minute that refuses to fold. We don't say the word goodbye, that's not the caravan's way. We just drive a little slower so the night has to stay. And if morning wants this evening, it can come negotiate. Noche Eterna, keep us rolling, make the sunrise away. Noche Eterna, stretch the midnight thin. Hold the summer in the headlights, keep the memories in. Four queens on the boulevard where the years dissolve. Noche Eterna, the night we won't resolve. And if the dawn insists on coming, like the dawns all do, we'll fold this night in tissue paper, me and you. We park up at the lookout where our teenage plans were drawn. Same ledge, same city sparkling, same must nearly gone in different, better directions like the freeway spread. But tonight the constellations overhead, not ahead. Maria does a Chicago voice, we laugh till it hurts. Sylvia feels the baby kick into the bass and spurts. We toast with the horchata to the girls that we were. The chanclas and the bus passes the blur. Remember sneaking to the quinceañera after curfew's chime. Remember pushing Rose's dead Civic up the incline. The archive opens freely when the night's this warm. Remember when another shelter from the storm. All the changes coming Tuesday with the boxes and vans. Noche Eterna, hold the moment in your velvet hands. Quédate, quédate, night don't run. The best chapters hate their endings. This is one more song, one more laugh till we cry. Noche Eterna, don't say goodbye. And the beautiful secret that the eternal nights keep, they never really end, they just transfer to the deep. 10 years from now when kitchens, mouths, and time zones apart, this night we're playing reruns in each queen's heart. The boulevard recorded us, the master tape secure. Noche Eterna in the archive, forever pure. The sky starts betraying us with its edges of gray. Maria checks her phone and looks the other way. So I start the engine gently, the reluctant reprise. And we take the long way home under lightning skies. Past the Mercado, waking up the Panaderia's glow. The city shift changing from the night to the goal. We drop Sylvia first, then Rosa, then Maria's turn comes. No speeches at the curbside, just squeezed hands and thumbs. Same night next summer, she says through the window frame. And we both know it's a promise more than a plan. The same. I drive the last mile solo as the sun clears its throat. The noche handed me the morning like a folded love note to read. You can't keep the evening, but the evening keeps you. Noche Eterna, eternally true. Noche Eterna, stretch the midnight thin. Hold the summer in the headlights, keep the memories in. Four queens on the boulevard where the years dissolve. Noche Eterna, the night we won't resolve. And if the dawn insists on coming, like the dawns all do, we'll fold this night in tissue paper, me and you. Noche Eterna, para siempre en el corazón. The night that never ended, la eterna canción. Every crown that we wear was carried here first by the reinas before us, through the best and the worst. Legado de Reinas. Honor them, honor them, honor them, honor them. There's a photograph in the hallway of my great-great abuela, standing by a railroad kitchen, La Primera Estrella. She fed 100 workers daily from a cast iron throne, and saved enough in 7 years to buy her own. Her daughter marched the grape strikes with a sign and a psalm, carried water to the walkers with the baby on her arm. Her daughter, my abuela, broke the bank teller line. First mujer to the familia with the business card to sign. Her daughter, mi madre, took the night school route, became the school district's translator, the voice with the cloud. And me, I'm just the next link link, doing what the links do, taking everything they carried and carrying it through. 5 women, 1 bloodline, a century's climb. Legado de Reinas, 1 crown at a time. Legado de Reinas, the inheritance of fire, passed from hand to hand, climbing higher. Not the money, not the jewels, the unbreakable will. Legado de Reina, the summit's uphill. And every queen who came before us paves the boulevard we ride. The caravan's a century long, side by side. The legacy's not always the victories in light, it's the recipes of surviving the impossible night. My great abuela buried 2 babies out west and still fed the 100 workers. The iron in her chest to strike years brought the hunger and the blacklist and the threats. Bisabuela sang de colores to shrink the debts, and abuela at the bank faced the sneers and the slights. Where's your husband's signature? The paperwork fights, they pass down the resilience with the pozo pot. The instruction manual thriving when the world says not. So when my Tuesday troubles feel heavy on the wheel, I remember I'm the softest life the bloodlines had to deal. And the strength that they deposited compounds in my veins. Legado de Reinas, breaking chains. De madre a hija, hand over hand. The crown crosses generations like it crossed the land. Wear it humble, wear it heavy, wear it proud and true. Legado de Reinas, living through you. And the legacy demands more than remembering the names. It asks for continuation, the tending of flames. So I mentor and I document, I archive and teach every story of the Reinas kept within reach. The photograph in the hallway gets a neighbor this year. My daughter's graduation, the next frontier. Sunday I took my daughter to the Railroad Museum's hall, showed her where her ancestors' kitchen stood against the wall. She touched the old cast iron with her 7-year-old hand as something ancient traveled root to strand. She asked me if the abuela knew that we come to see. I said, mija, she cooked every meal for you and me. Every reina in the bloodline saw the future in the pots with the answer to that praying. Connect the dots. That night my daughter drew a picture, 5 queens in a row, holding hands across the century, the lineage aglow. She taped it by the photograph, the past and the plan. 6 reinas now in the hallway, the eternal span. And when she takes the wheel someday, with her own crown on, Legado de Reinas, the legacy is never gone. Legado de Reinas, the inheritance of fire, passed from hand to hand, climbing higher. Not the money, not the jewels, the unbreakable will. Legado de Reina, the summit's uphill. And every queen who came before us paves the boulevard we ride. The caravan's a century long, side by side. Legado de Reinas, 5, 6 y más. The crown keeps on traveling, de las que vendrán. 30 songs deep, and the sky's getting pale. The reinas rode the whole night, end of the tale. Hasta el amanecer, one last lap, hasta el amanecer. Reinas ride the night complete, from the first star to the last one. We owned every street, the crowns are a little heavier, the heart's a little light. Hasta el amanecer, we finished the night. The caravan's been rolling since the sunset's first blush. 30 chapters of the queendom in the midnight hush. We sang the anthems and the lullabies, the fire and the calm, the chingona and the velvet and the ancestral psalm. Now the east horizon stretching like it's waking from sleep, and the street lights start surrendering the watch they keep. But before the morning takes us back to Jefa and to Ma, one last cruise down the boulevard, the coda, the draw. The city that we guarded through the small quiet hours is yawning into daylight, still ours. Every mile of this evening's in the archive now. The night bows to the reinas, take the bow, and whoever's just now waking to their sunrise grind. We kept the boulevard warm for you, the night was kind. Hasta el amanecer, we wrote it start to end. Every song a sister, every mile a friend. The night's a 30-track album and we wrote it live. Hasta el amanecer, the queen surviving when the sun takes over with its gold and its call. The reinas de la noche, wrote it on the wall. Look back at the set list of the night we just made. The crowns in the corridors, the plans we laid. We open with the anthem, let the engine sing. Cruise the boss lady blues and the golden hoop swing. We held the midnight vigil, kept the neighborhood's peace. Simmered on the slow fire, signed the ultimate lease. The moon rose, shocking faithful like abuela foretold. And every day I'm bent in the caravan patrol. That's a whole cosmologia in one night's rotation. The feminine mythology of the barrio nation. So when they ask what queens do when the city's asleep, play them this collection, 30 layers deep. The night's our studio session and the dawn's the release. Hasta el amanecer, masterpiece. Hasta el amanecer, reinas ride the night complete. From the first star to the last one, we own every street. The crowns are a little heavier, the heart's a little light. Hasta el amanecer, we finish the night. And this ain't goodbye, it's hasta luego to the dark. The night's a season ticket, we'll be back after the arc. The sun can have its hours, the meetings in the mail. But when the street lights blossom, we re-enter the tale. Same boulevard, same caravan, same crowns in the glow. The reinas de la noche, eternal show. I drop the last comadre at a gate as it glows. The porch light and the sunrise trading highs and lows. She taps the hood twice gently, the sisterhood seal. Buenos dias, reina, hands back on the wheel. The drive home is the credits roll, the city waking wide. The panaderos, the joggers, the morning's first tide. I pull into my driveway as the gold hits the palms. Cut the engine, sit a minute in the after night calm. The rearview holds the evening like a locket holds a face. 30 songs of the queendom in the velvet line case. And tonight when the sunset sends a signal again, the caravan will answer the eternal amen. So hasta el amanecer, mi gente, that's the ride. The reinas de la noche, signing off with pride. Hasta el amanecer, we wrote it start to end. Every song a sister, every mile a friend. The night's a 30-track album and we wrote it live. Hasta el amanecer, the queen surviving when the sun takes over with his gold and his call. The reinas de la noche wrote it on the wall. Buenos dias, Boulevard, the night was ours. Reinas de la noche, hasta las próximas horas. Con amor.